St. Andrew in Scotland. This is the tale of St. Andrew, the fisherman who became Scotland's saint. Long ago, on the sun-drenched shores of the Sea of Galilee, there lived a humble fisherman named Andrew. He cast his nets with calloused hands and a hopeful heart. One day, he heard the voice of John the Baptist crying out in the wilderness, and he began listening to this man, his mind reeling with new spiritual thoughts. And then came another, Jesus, who spoke with the power of heaven itself. Andrew followed him, becoming the first of 12 apostles. After the crucifixion and resurrection of the Christ, Andrew would spend his life spreading Jesus' message of love and hope across distant lands. Years passed. Andrew traveled far, going across deserts, over mountains, and into the heart of ancient cities. In Greece, he boldly preached, converting many to the new faith. But not everyone was pleased by this. Roman authorities captured him, and in the city of Patron, they crucified him. But not on a traditional cross, but on an X-shaped one, because Andrew humbly declared himself unworthy to die as Jesus did. But Andrew's story didn't end there. Centuries later, a holy man named Saint Regulus in Constantinople received a vision. In it, an angel told him to carry the sacred bones of Andrew to the north for safekeeping. So, Regulus set sail with the precious relics. Storms raged and seas roared, but finally his boat washed ashore on a wild and rocky coast in what we now call Scotland. There, in the wind-swept land of Fife, he built a shrine on the cliffs. That small place would one day be called St. Andrew's. Many years later, in 832 AD, a Scottish king named Jungus II was about to lead his army into battle against a powerful enemy, the Angles. The night before the fight, the king knelt and prayed for victory, swearing that if his people triumphed, he would dedicate the nation to St. Andrew. As dawn broke, a miracle happened. High in the morning sky, glowing faintly against the blue sky, the clouds crossed into a long white X-shaped cross, the very shape on which Andrew had been crucified. The Scots fought fiercely, finding courage in the holy sign, and, against all odds, they won the battle. True to his word, King Jungus declared St. Andrew the patron saint of Scotland. From that day forward, Andrew's cross, the saltire, became the symbol of Scotland, and still flies proudly on their flag. His story reminded the Scottish people that even the humblest fisherman could become a hero of faith, and that divine strength could come in the moment of greatest need. Each year on November 30th, Scots around the world celebrate St. Andrew's Day, honoring the saint who crossed seas, stirred kings, and left his mark in both heaven and history. So goes the tale of St. Andrew, the patron saint of Scotland.